Hello and welcome. You join us for this match between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
De Villiers, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, India are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Rohit muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good catch. Out. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Rahane watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Rahane ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. This should be close. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gets that away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
That's the over. India 19 for 2.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Morkel coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drilled that one away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the edge. Morkel straight through. The batter was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Rabada from the broadcast end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
The batters might start turning 1s into 2s here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. This could be trouble. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Big edge. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Going with spin now.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Duminy, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Perfectly timed.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nice shot, straight to gully. 9 runs added there. India are 55 for 4. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh my, that's racing away.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Edged it. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Over. India, 67 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Five runs in that over. India are 72 for 6. Abrarhsnt from the chairman's end. Morkel back into the attack. Finds the edge. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here, with the field back trying to stop boundaries.
Off the middle of the bat. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. End of the over. 2 runs added. India a 74 for 6. Staying to finish this innings. Massive chance. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Out, super catch, right on the boundary.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. He's got their tail up.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Thick edge. He's quick onto that in the infield. Big edge. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 80 runs. Very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Brilliant diving stop. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There's a chance if it hits. Massive outside edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 2 runs added. South Africa are 2 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Cuts that off well in the infield. No, terrible shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Gets that away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Kohli, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
$18 runs added there. South Africa are 20 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. De Kock, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nine runs added in that over. South Africa 29 for none. Ashwin into the attack now from the broadcast end. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Swept away but finds the fielder. Needs to be on target. The bowler looks really confident. Nearly gets the edge. Ashwin with a great delivery there. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in the over. South Africa 35 for none.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Poor shot, really lucky. There's a chance if it hits. Straight to the fielder. 4 runs added there. South Africa 39 for none. Ashwin from the broadcast end. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Going with pace now. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Miller has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa at 56 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler looks really confident. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edged, unplayable. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Bit of shape on the way through. Duminy happy just to watch it go by.
Duminy ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Kumar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Trouble.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Looking like it's all over now. Just a 1 run needed and the field need to be in to stop the single. Misses everything.
They need 1 to win.
Edge, but it drops safely.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.